Well, hello again, everybody, and today we're going to be playing some more Soulstorm. I'm actually going to be showing you guys a replay or two. So in this video, it's going to be a Chaos Mirror I had played online, against a player named Binis, and I think I had picked random, and I just happened to get Chaos, and I'm not a strong Chaos player, but I'm kind of proud of how this match went. I just kind of like it was really more or less just a fluke, but yeah. So by the way, to load replays, you can just open up Skirmish and click load game, and you can switch over to recorded and just go and search it like that. But in any case, so we're gonna go ahead and open up this replay. Alrighty, so here we are. We were playing on Blood River. So I'm over on this corner, and my opponent is Binis is over on this corner. Now I went Chaos Temple, Heretic, Cultist, and then my second builder, but he went for a second builder first, and he immediately activated their ability to build faster at the cost of health to get that temple out as fast as he can. Whereas I just kind of, played it a little bit more relaxed, which probably wasn't the greatest of ideas. Like, I absolutely, yeah. I decided to use it here. I was like, I should speed it up a little bit. But yeah, so I get that down, and I've got my other builder coming out. So, yeah, so I got that temple down, and I immediately start working on a Chaos Lord, and from there I start on an armory. So I've got my builders going on that. This builder's gonna get ready to go over here to place down an LP. Meanwhile, on the side of Binis, he's got his first CSM squad going, and I think he's looking to probably go and attack me because he's got this first CSM, so, he can absolutely poke with it, and so he went CSM before Chaos Lord, so his Chaos Lord's coming up, so, this is a good chance for him to just kind of poke and prod a little bit, see what everything's looking like. But I'm just kind of playing it relaxed here, getting my armory out, getting my Chaos Lord out, floating a little bit here just to get ready for my, because I went Raptors here, but, so as you can see, his, Chaos Space Marines are just poking off, forcing my cultists off there, so he knocks out 2 cultist models. So I'm just building some listening posts, just like I said, taking things pretty relaxed, but, so I get my Chaos Lord going, and, I'm just getting a tiny bit of damage on there with my cultists, but my Lord gets involved here, and they're gonna be backing off now. My cultists can go take this safely. Meanwhile, I'm getting a generator up. Getting my second LP going. Just kind of chasing him off. Meanwhile, on Binis' side, he's got his Chaos Lord going. He's expanding well, he's got some map control going. He's getting LPs up. But I pulled my Lord back, just kind of keep him on the defensive. And, yeah, so I'm just kind of not trying to overcommit because, I figure since this is all negative cover right here, if I get my Lord into a bad situation, I could have him too deep to be able to get away. But I decide I'll just switch my Lord to shooting. Bolter Pistol's pretty good. He's pretty tanky, and I took off a Chaos Marine model, so I was like, ooh. But here comes his Chaos Lord in. But I've got Plasma Pistol coming up and Raptors, so I'm just trying to get some pot shots off with full accuracy as opposed to moving accuracy, just for the maximum damage. But his Lord gets engaged right as my Raptor spawns, so that's pretty much a dead Lord right there. It's actually probably the best timing I could have had. So yeah, so we get him pretty much knocked out. I switch my Lord, keep my Lord on shooting though, and I don't pursue his Lord further just so I can get more damage on those Marines. And I've got Plasma Pistol anyways, so I'll get that Lord. As you can see, he has like no health. Plasma shots are going around. Bolt pistols, and I get that miracle shot. There goes his Lord. Meanwhile, he's got 2 squads of Chaos Space Marines that he's trying to get out of there. And at this point, I'm not really sure if I want to upgrade LPs or if I want to get a second squad of Raptors, but I do decide on second Raptors. I just decide to kind of press and all in on this because I'm still not quite sure what my situation's looking like or how far ahead he may or may not be. So I just decide, okay, I need to just do what I can. But this Plasma Pistol is just destroying all these Chaos Space Marines. So I get my Raptors involved on those cultists. And, yeah. Plasma Pistol strong, dude. Holy crap. those Chaos Space Marines, those Marines are just getting melted. And of course, I've got Squad Leader on my Raptors, so there's more plasma in here. And it's a lot stronger as they're going through negative cover. And it also makes my Raptors chase a little bit better because they're not too terribly accurate. But it makes them a little bit stronger here. So we can just see, you know, I'm just cleaning up the rest of the Marines here. And at this point, there's nothing he really can do. And I've got my, you know, I'm expanding on the sides here. And I've got my other Raptor squad moving. I'm going tier 2. I'm going tier 2 at this point, I think. And so, you know, at this point, it's just kind of cleaning up Chaos Space Marines. My other Raptors come in here. They start to get in on those guys. I've got so much plasma. And he GG's there. But yeah, so, you know, I've got 2, let's see, so I've got 2 additional plasma pistols going around on top of the Lord. So that's 3 plasma I have already at this point of the game. It's like 5 minutes in. I've killed his I killed his cultists, I killed his Lord, I killed, you know, his Marines. There was just no recovery on that, because at that point, you know, I could start popping, you know, LPs and uncapping them. Wouldn't even need to cap them at that point. But once again, this was more or less just a fluke that the stars just happened to align for me. I'm not sure that this is the optimum way to go, and by and large, Binis is a much better player than I am. It's just a fluke. So he's a fantastic player, and I'm hopeful I'll get to play some more Chaos with him, because I'm really interested in learning Chaos. They're really fun, actually. Yeah, just remember, in this house, we always respect our opponents, because opponents are cool people. But yeah, so I kind of like the Chaos Lord on shooting, or the lately I've been liking you know, commander units on shooting more than anything, because I just don't find melee to be too reliable, especially in a multiplayer situation where no one's gonna really let you get close. They're gonna, you know, back off. Raptors are kind of fun. I just don't know if that's it, Chief, but compared to Marines, but I mean, I think it worked out well enough, especially since I had all this plasma going quickly. So that's kind of nice. The Aspiring Champions having access to plasma as well is just super cool. I had a decent economy at this point. You know, I had an LP2 here. I had my LPs up finally. You know, I was getting these points here. So my cultists could have gone after this and this as well. Or even here, and I could have, you know, put it into the take and hold and kept the aggression going. So I felt like I had some flexibility with Raptors, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, like if he was able to hold, or if he had like a turret or something, I probably would have been hosed. Because I just don't see, I'm just not sure how I feel about Raptors being the best. Especially maybe on this map, but it was just kind of like all I knew. I was like, yeah, I'll just go Raptors. We'll do that. But yeah, so I know this seemed like a fast one, but the reality of online Soulstorm is that these matches are fast. Let's get out of this. That's the reality, though, is that online matches in Soulstorm, some of them can be pretty long, but a lot of times they can be fast, and they can be brutal, and they can end, you know, in 5 to 7 minutes. You know, so it's a lot more of a difficult game than I anticipated, and I'm gonna also show some replays that I got slapped on and point out where I did some really dumb things and made some blunders, and some matches, you know, that I won and did well, or just happened to just fluke on, because I think it's also important that you guys, aside from seeing what build orders I do know, see also like what the realities of playing online really do look like. And another thing that I really feel like I did learn from playing online with a competitive community and really getting to know them better is that, aside from them all being really friendly and super cool, I also learned that my knowledge is kind of outdated. Like, yeah, there's some build orders I've posted on this channel are more or less up to date, but in the grand scheme of things, my knowledge is a little bit dated, and we're not talking like, oh, you know, the meta's just changed a little bit in the last, like, you know, year or so. No, I'm talking like I'm outdated by maybe about 10 years. So maybe I need to reevaluate and relearn some things and how the game is played now. But it's really cool to see that there is still some innovation going, and I really do appreciate that. So and that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because there's definitely going to be a lot more multiplayer aspect of Dawn of War Soulstorm coming into this. And because I think it's important and just as fun and interactive for you guys, as well as it can show you guys a much clearer picture of what online looks like. In any case, I think I'm going to leave the video here. I know this was short, and I know this is long overdue. I do apologize about that, but we will definitely be seeing some more videos coming soon. On that note, yeah, I hope you guys are still healthy as always, as cool as hell as y'all are. Also, why are you still here? Get out of my house. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.